I like the Pope because the Pope smokes the dope. Some don't drink and smoke and fly. Well, some words to live by, I suppose.
Morning, peeps. It is... oh, what's going on with my hair? It's ridiculously early in the morning. Let me just pop you up in the cupboard. Too early to be holding a camera up. Hi. It's currently 5 AM and Tom's in bed. I'm trying to persuade him to get out of bed right now. I'm up and ready, as you can see, and this video is going to be kind of a vlog style video of our research trip, well, my research trip to Plymouth for book 2. So I'm researching 2 families in Plymouth. One family is the Chichesters of Arlington Court, and the other one is the Robinsons and the Parkers. There's 2 families that lived at one house in Saltram. So we're staying kind of in the middle between the 2. And Tom's coming along for the ride because I booked an Airbnb. My mum, sadly, since finishing the research on book 1 and starting the research on book 2, my mum's got a job. So she can't be my research buddy anymore, which is sad. So as we were spanning a weekend, I asked Tom if he wanted to come along with me and be my little research buddy. And then we're going to kind of do a bit of exploring over the weekend when kind of the record office is shut and I can't do any research anyway. So yeah, we will see what we get throughout the weekend, but I just wanted to pop in and say good morning. Got a quick coffee. Are you up, Tom? I'm just trying to persuade him out of bed at the moment. So yeah, I'll talk to you again at some point once we're on the road, because yeah, I need to get packed up and off now. Hello guys, so we've stopped for a break. I needed the loo, and we could see on the sat nav that there's some traffic coming up around Birmingham, so we thought it'd be a good decision to stop before we get to that traffic and go to the loo. Got myself a Costa, and
Costa, say coffee.
Fine, I got myself a coffee from Costa. Let's see what the difference is in saying I got myself a Costa. At least I'm not saying I got a Starbucks. But yes, we've stopped off. We're about 3 hours away from the area that we're going to. Basically, we're going to a record office first. We're going to the, I think it's Plymouth and North Devon record office first in Barnstable. So we're about 3 hours from there. We're going straight there, and then I'm going to do an hour of research. And then, not an hour, an afternoon of research, and then when we finish there we are going to the Airbnb and checking in there in the evening. So yes, so the journey's been pretty boring so far. It's just been like driving on the motorway and that's it. So if anything else interesting happens, then I will film some more, and I'm getting GoPro footage, but I might speak to you when we get somewhere a bit more interesting. But yeah. So we're still on the road.
Oh. I hope that's a police car. Yeah, thank God. Oh, I wonder if that's that. Oh, it's a high-speed pursuit.
Do you think that's what it could be?
I hope so. Because that other car, it proper shot in like a knobhead. You weren't driving like a policeman.
I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if they've done that because they know that it is to try and protect drivers. They do, don't they? They try and do that. That's exciting. A bit of Cornish criminals.
Yeah, we just pulled onto the motorway. Sorry, we've been on the motor for hours. But these two police cars just kind of pulled out the hard shoulder, slowed all the traffic down, and then one of them fucked off. And can you?
Yeah. So basically, we've been stopped by. Can you see that car? That fucking dude in his Ford getting in the way. No, it's all right. I'll do it.
So you can just see the police car there. He's kind of holding the traffic back, and then another Volvo just tore past us in the hard shoulder, being chased by another police car, and I just saw him like pull back onto the motorway really aggressively. So I wonder if it's a chase.
Maybe we'll be on like one of those motorway madness programs.
What, like cops in Somerset?
So we're technically in Devon now. We've just seen a sign, and we're about 45 minutes away from the record office. So as long as this kind of rolling roadblock, which is that we're at the front of, as long as that doesn't stop entirely, I think we'll be all right for getting there on time. Well, not on time, we're an hour late, but I think we'll be all right. So yeah, bit of excitement.
So I've just picked Charlotte up from the record office. I had planned on like filming myself while I was out and about, but Charlotte took the camera, and the other camera doesn't have a memory card in it, so we were kind of knackered. Excuse me. So I found a really cool kind of like country pub in a like an old house. I don't know. It's like a Victorian house or something. You know, like a country manor kind of thing. And so that was pretty cool, by the sea. So we're going to go back there and have a drink. And Charlotte can tell me all the news that she's got. She's got a new job. And she's hurt her hand again.
I'm sat on something. Why do I always sit on something once you've had the car to yourself?
Oh, my glasses case. So yeah, we're going to go for a beer at this kind of quirky restaurant place. I'll show you what it's like.
Change my top.
And then I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to probably go find us a hotel.
Go find us a hotel. I think it's about an hour away from here.
Yeah. So that was a pub. It's a pub, and we just had.
Yes. Just had some food and some wine. I'm going to go to the kitchen.
Charlotte's Instagramming. So yeah, we just shared a platter of wings and squid and stuff. And with wine. I think now we've got like an hour and 15 minutes drive to there's Airbnb. So hopefully the traffic might die down a little bit. What are you doing?
I tried to do this like didn't work because I don't jump.
But also, we haven't shown you the new wheels.
They don't look very clean right now.
It's alright, my shadow's covering the dirty bits. Yeah, so we traded in the Tiguan and got ourselves a little Mini. So, super nice.
Lovely.
The only problem though, when we come on these kind of road trips, is that Charlotte insists on bringing everything except the kitchen sink.
Everything?
She's managed to fill the whole boot.
I've brought my own pepper grinder.
She's bought a pepper grinder.
Your mum will be proud of me.
And herbs and spices.
Well, yeah, because I'm cooking while we're there.
And then the back seat's full as well. Fair enough, so that's my shit. But
hey, if you want an arrabbiata tomorrow night for your dinner, you're going to want me to put garlic salt in, oregano, Maggi.
Oregano. Alright team, so we've made it to our accommodation. It's very nice. It's in the middle of nowhere.
But flies. And again, it is in the country.
We're in the country, baby. You get flies in the country.
Snail.
Yeah, there's a snail as well. I saw that. No, it's really nice. It's very clean, very well furnished. It's warm. Smells nice. She's put us all those condiments in and things like that. Charlotte's just done the loo, and as soon as she's done, she'll give you a bit of a house tour. And there's a resident Labradoodle, which is just a big bouncing puppy. So just stood on there's like a little decking out the back. We just stood there, and this dog just comes bounding over. So that's quite cool. Might ask if I can take it for a walk. The internet doesn't work, and as we're in the middle of the country, there'll be no internet access. So we'll probably have to watch EastEnders or something on the TV, or make love. Maybe watch EastEnders. But yeah, just gonna cook some food, open a bottle of wine, and just relax. Because tomorrow we are going to Charlotte. Where are we going tomorrow? Plymouth, not Portsmouth.
Hello. So I believe Tom's updated you on where we are and what we're doing now. So he's told me that I have to do the house tour. So here behind me is the kind of front door. I won't take you out there because that's where the kind of owners live. But yeah, through there's their kind of, there's a little courtyard and then their main house. But that's our front door, got a little hanging space for our coats. And then there's a little cupboard here. It's just got like essential things in, ironing board, iron, hairdryer, that kind of stuff, extra loo roll. And then this is our little kitchen area. It's got a full working oven and stove, sink, everything that you kind of need. We've brought all our own food and booze with us and stuff because we're just going to have a pretty relaxing weekend here. And we're trying to keep the costs down as well as just spend some time together just chilling. So that's why we decided to bring a bag full of food with us and to cook while we were here. So that's one reason why I picked a place that had a proper like kitchen in it. And then opposite the kitchen area is the living room. There's Thomas demonstrating how the couch works. And then there's a lovely window with a table there that looks out onto their garden. The kind of looks onto the neighbour's garden, or not on the neighbour, sorry, the owner's garden. But it doesn't have, you're not overlooked by the owner's house. So that's quite nice. In the morning it'd be lovely to sit there and have a coffee and watch the sunrise. We've got TV and another couch here. And then you come through here and this is our bedroom. So it's a king size bed, which is lovely. Oh, is that the TV? I wondered what on earth that noise was then. So it's a king size bed, which is nice. And apparently it's memory foam, which we'll see how we get on with that, because neither me or Tom like memory foam. So I've picked that side of the bed already. Bet Tom can guess which side I've picked. Which side do you think I've picked, babe?
One next to the window.
Yeah. And then there's the back door. Just a side note. I don't know if there are any other girls that do this. Oh, maybe men. Maybe men do it as well. I'm not being prejudiced. But I always, when we go somewhere new, like a hotel room or move into a new house or something, I always pick the bed that's like the furthest away from the door. Because somehow, logically, I think that I'll be more safe from murderers and rapists if I'm further away from the door. Anybody else do that? Yeah, so that's his little back door. You won't be able to see at the moment because it's too dark. Oh yeah, you can a little bit. But there's a deck out there, private deck, that we can use. And then, will it show the sunset? Kind of, there you go. That's what the sky looks like at the moment. It's absolutely beautiful. It's lovely. So that's going to be really nice in the morning to sit out there with a cup of coffee and wake up in the morning. And then we've got in here is a little bathroom. So there's a toilet, a sink, and then like a booth for the shower. So yeah, nice little bathroom. You managed to find some Top Gear?
Yeah.
So Tom's found some Top Gear to watch, which is pretty cool. We both love Top Gear. Original Top Gear, not like the new version of Top Gear. So yeah, that's our little home for the next 3 nights. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 nights. So for the next 4 nights we're here. So I think now it's time to pour a glass of white wine, sit down and chill for a bit, and then we're going to have some dinner. So I'll probably film some cooking of dinner and stuff, so yes, I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay guys, so we're a little bit further on in the day. It's 9:30 on the evening now. As you can see, the sun has gone down. We are in darkness now. And Tom is just heating up some dinner. Aren't you, baby?
Heating up?
Well, it's all ready, that's all I mean. You're heating it up after cooking it.
It sounds like
Yeah, heating up makes it sound like he hasn't made it from scratch. He has. He's made absolutely all of this from scratch. So this is red pesto chicken that we're having with some spaghetti. And he's made everything from scratch. The pesto, I mean, you haven't made the cream.
Well, yeah, they didn't make the cream, but...
You didn't make the chicken. But, yeah, he's made the red pesto from scratch. So that's really cool. And we've had it before, it's absolutely beautiful. So we brought some of the leftover pesto that he'd made at home with us. And then we've just kind of cooked everything else tonight to put together. Right, so...
You have to go drain the pasta in the bathroom.
Yeah, I did my usual trick that I do at home of filling up the washing, like the sink, with hot soapy water to wash up with. And then Tom was like, I need to drain the pasta. So luckily, our little suite is quite small, so he can drain the pasta in the toilet. Not in the toilet, but like in the bathroom. But yeah, we're going to eat some pasta. We're going to drink a little bit more wine and carry on watching Michael Palin. And then we're probably going to go to bed within the next kind of hour because we're both really knackered. It's been a long day. We were up at, well, I was up at 5. Tom was up at 5:30, so we're both pretty tired now. So I'm going to leave this here and we'll pick up again tomorrow morning. And we'll be on another day of the trip. So, good morning guys. It's Friday morning. We're in the car together. We're on our way into Plymouth. I'm going to the Plymouth and West Devon record office today to do some research. So yeah, we're just on our way in now. And I'm going to spend the day researching. And I think Tom's going to take the camera with him. And he's going to go exploring around about Plymouth and see what he can find while I do my research. And then tonight we're going to have a go at making calzone pizzas in the little kitchen at the house. We both slept well, didn't we?
Fine, yeah.
Yeah. The pillows were a bit crap, but apart from that, the bed was really comfy. So yeah, all is good. Don't really have anything else to say at the moment.
So how's my day going? So I dropped Charlotte off at the record office. Thought I'd go in and do some work. They don't have Wi-Fi. All I wanted to do was sit in the corner quietly and do some work. It was like, no, you've got to sign in. Like, okay, fair enough, I understand that. Then he gives me some shit because he can't read my handwriting. Got to take everything out of my bag. Only use pencils. I was like, well, I'm not doing anything to do with your stuff. Why can't I don't have a pencil. You need to use a pencil. Okay. Everything's got to go in lockers. You've got to sit there in silence. Can't eat, can't drink. I was just like, well, the fact that I can't get on the internet anyway, forget it, I might as well go and find somewhere there where I can get on the Wi-Fi. But then I found out that Charlotte had decided to take all of the chargers out of the car last night, so her phone hasn't got any charge on it. My space pipe's run out of battery, so my first stop for my tour of Portsmouth is PC World, where I've managed to buy a mini USB cable, lightning USB cable for my phone, or for Charlotte's phone. On the plus side though, the iPhone cable that I did buy is like 2 meters long, which is what I've been wanting because at home, because we only have one plug socket in the bedroom, I have to put an extension cable like behind the bed so that Charlotte and I can charge his phones at night. But like a normal 1 meter cable means that if I'm charging my phone, I've got to like read it with my phone above my head, and it's really annoying. So that's the silver lining in this story, is the fact that now I've got a mega long cable so I can be comfy in bed whilst charging my phone. Small pleasures and all that. So now that I've done that, Charlotte doesn't need picking up until 4, and it's only 20 to 12. So what I wanted to do was find just a cafe or somewhere like that that has the internet, where I can just do an hour's work, check my emails, blah blah blah, drink some coffee, and then maybe go for a bit of a mooch. It's just, well, there's a car park on the seafront, so I'm going to head to that, and then take it from there really. I'm not sure where to go. There's loads of restaurants and bars and cafes and stuff listed on Google, so I'm sure I'll find somewhere. One of them will also have Wi-Fi. And then yeah, there's an aquarium and a few museums I might go check out and see how I get on, but I'll keep you informed. So, after travelling from PC World into the centre of Plymouth, I've come to, I think it's called the Royal William Docks or something. It's like, show you. Just a load of like really old school buildings that have been turned into like apartments and restaurants and stuff. So, just had some noodles, so I'm going to go over River One now. I think there's like an old school gun emplacement, like part of the old fort from old ancient times. Go check that out. So we'll see what it's like. So I climbed to the top of this fort. It's a bit shit. I haven't found a single fucking cannon yet. So I'm going to walk around this and then make my way back to the car. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. Go find somewhere else to donder, I imagine. Well, no fucking cannons. This fort is shit. All I could find was this. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be just a bus shelter for people to sit in, or whether it's like a gun emplacement from back in the World War II or something like that. Fuck the government in the ass. That's some good graffiti. Let's see what else we've got. You can't paint over me, but I can colour over you. Hello, I'm Jesus. I like the Pope because the Pope smokes the dope. Some don't drink and smoke and fly. Well, some words to live by, I suppose. So yeah, no cannons. View's alright though. Let's spin the camera around. One thing I don't know, I'm not sure if you can see it, this island here, if I zoom right in, see that fucking ball just bouncing around? What the fuck's that about? Yeah, gonna make my way back to the car. Right. And then there's a place called the Hoe, which is quite funny. It's like a park and shit, so I'm gonna head towards that, and then it'll be about time to pick Charlotte up from the record office. Yeah, well, if I go to this Hoe place, I'll whip the camera out there and see if there's anything worth seeing. Back in the car. On the walk back, I did find one thing that was slightly interesting. Apparently, from somewhere near up there, the Beagle sailed to South America, and if you don't know what the Beagle is, it took shit, what's he called now? Darwin. on his trip to South America. You know, then he came back and he wrote the theory of evolution. So what I found quite weird though was it was a space near here, not this space, but somewhere near. So I was a bit like, well, why didn't you just put it on the space where he actually went from? But there you go. I suppose maybe they couldn't do it if it was in the middle of the sea, but so there you go, a bit of history for you. If you want to come to Plymouth and see a plaque, go there. So I'm going to have a quick look. Charlotte says to go to the Mayflower Steps. So I'm just going to do a quick Google search and see what they're about and if they're worth going to. Okay. So I've just turned up at this big chuffy fort in the centre of Plymouth. I think it's like the old Navy fort or something. Got parked up. What an arduous session that was. Have no change, and every other machine I've used in this part of the country so far takes card. This one didn't, so I had to get the app, delete my old account which I haven't used for years, and redo it. It's taken me about 20 minutes just to pay for my parking, all the while under the watchful eye of some eagle-eyed parking enforcer. So let's check this place out then. This is the, you can't really see, these are the walls. Just try to find the entrance. Bit of a problem. It's not actually like a museum or anything like that. This, what do you call it? Garrison, maybe? It's actually still owned by the army. And you're only allowed in on like with special British English heritage tours. So that puts the shitter on that a little bit. So might go for a dun around this park instead, and then it'll be time to pick Charlotte up soon. So I paid for my parking so they can fuck off if I'm gonna get my money's worth, you know. So yeah, that's a shame because I would have thought that was a bit more my speed when it comes to history. But never mind. They did say that there might be a tour on Sunday, so I might be able to coax Charlotte into coming. History and that, innit? She loves that shit. So we'll have to see. But a bit disappointing. So I'm back at the record office now. Today's been a bit shit, to be honest. I think that's what comes when you don't have a plan. Obviously, we knew we were bringing Charlotte here, and then I just kind of winged it, and then I don't think it's really worked out. She wants to go to some house that's also in Plymouth. Whether we're going to do it now if we picked her up or tomorrow, I don't know. I'm thinking tomorrow because it's 3 o'clock now, and traffic's starting to pick up, so I think it's probably best to go to the supermarket and go home, and then try again tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the internet working tonight, and then I can come up with a proper plan of shit to go and see tomorrow and make a bit of a better time of it. But we will see. I'm probably not going to say anything else today. Maybe Charlotte will. Don't know. So yeah, from me, I'll leave it there. Charlotte might update you all with whatever she's been doing. Looking at dusty old papers or something. Alright.